Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the cave. It's totally not Concorp. For some reason, I don't think it's the sign. I got so low FPS looking this way. I think it's because of the emerald chickens. We gotta do a thing to start off the episode here today that I didn't actually prepare. We're gonna plop these diamonds off. You guys know, or a lot of you guys know why. Glowstone. Boop. Boop. It's glowstone that makes it a stack. It's not diamond nuggets like you guys were telling me. So yeah, I apologize for that. Very satisfying to plop these things off. Now, like I said earlier, it's not going to change anything because we're not producing them. Like the bottleneck is not the transfer rate, even though it may look like it here. All of this is actually cleared all the time. So yeah, but that's how you transfer stacks. I don't even know why I need this anymore. I don't think I need that many infinity crystals. I could probably shut that thing off to save myself from some lag. But anyway, dudes, last time we started automating the rainbow generators individually. And we did the ice, we did the rotten flesh, right? Yeah, rotten flesh. We did the bottles. And that was it. We did 3 of them. I think we did 4. No, we did apples as well. Yeah. We did apples. And I honestly thought that this process of automating the rainbow generator stuff would be a lot more fun to automate each individual thing. But I realized it's kind of what we've been working towards the entire time. Like, we have ender income in our main system, right? We have a lot of ender pearls and we can run our mob farm to get more. We have a lot of slime. We have maybe not the disenchanting. This is the one-off. And then I read the comments and you guys were kind of agreeing. From what I could tell, most people were like, just do EMC for the rest of them. Just do an EMC setup that will convert whatever you need, the fuel from EMC. So I went ahead and I actually started that process. And so far I've automated the dragon breaths, and I've automated the nether star, and I've automated pink wool for the pink generator. These are super simple to set up. The way I did this, it's controlled based off the amount we have in the system, just like I wanted to. I think you guys are right. It will also save on a lot of lag in the world here, and it's not the most interesting thing to like automate ender pearls, because I'd probably do it with this method anyway. I wouldn't set up a separate ender pearl farm just for ender pearls. Maybe you can copy enchanted book. Oh, you can. Okay, so that's gonna simplify enchanted books then. Redstone torch on a block there, redstone torch on a block. Actually, that's wrong. Redstone torch on a block there, redstone torch on a block there. That's going to power that exporter, but as you can see right now by default it's burnt out, so it's not going to do anything. We'll then put our detector down here with a repeater facing into that redstone torch. We're going to specify when this gets powered, and in this case it's going to be whenever we have less than, I don't know, 512. Efficiency 2 books. This feels so stupid. Alright, so imported goes over here. This is our side system, our subsystem, and that's going to be importing stuff. This should now be sending, yeah, that's sending silky block of jewel. We specify we want to copy over there. That's done super quickly, and then I install stack upgrade. Oops, that's wrong. 1 stack upgrade, 3 speed upgrades. And I've just done on this one, we can go 1 stack upgrade. Actually, that's going to be too quick. Just 1 speed upgrade would probably suffice for this specific thing that doesn't really cost an EMC. These are just enchanted books though. So, okay, I got to go back here, cancel that and put this in, and hopefully it can measure that. Let's try with 25. Yeah, okay. So that's an important thing, and I wonder if these work in the generator. They probably do. It's like a generic enchanted book that we've got here. Because it doesn't copy the MBT data, but let's try it out. Oh, it doesn't work. The efficiency one does though. Okay, alright. Crap, I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, these are bugged out. You can't break them with this pickaxe. But I crafted up a new one. Okay, so we can't actually EMC the enchanted books. That's so funny. That's the one that I chose to do this system for. That's hilarious. Okay, so let's get rid of you. Alright, so instead of enchanted books, let's just do ender pearls here, right? So, same thing, we specify an ender pearl. This thing, we specify ender pearls instead. Let's say 512. And that should be going. That's going. Oh, and I forgot to do this. Crap. That's not good because now it just... I probably didn't overmake them actually. Yeah, and now it's frozen. This switch is off. Everything is good. We have a little bit of a backlog in there. That's cool. We should have 512 ender pearls in here or more. We also got the enchanted books. We got the water bottles. And you can see the other thing. 7,600. Wow. What is this? 87,000 wool. I may have overdone that a little bit before I put the detector up. That's okay. That's okay. So that's how I did it. And I'm just going to do that for all of these items so that we can get this rainbow generator up. It feels a little bit sad because I was really looking forward to doing the automation. But I'm not really looking forward to doing the automation anymore. Just because you guys are right. Like, we've already done this so many times. We've already produced all of these things at one point. We'll do the disenchantment generator properly though. Just because we can't. And also the slime one. Maybe we generate... Nah, we do that properly. So I just need one for coal. And I'm guessing I can use that weird coal, right? Ah, this stuff. Aeternalist fuel. There's this time 25,100. Yeah, okay. Maybe this is going to be expensive. Nah, it's not that expensive. Maybe we do this because it takes the longest to burn. And it works in this. It should work in all of these. Alright, so I've completed to set up the ender pearls. Aeternus fuel, which I think I finished, and TNT. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I finished it. It's just all imported into here. Yep. So this is what we're going to use in all the fuel things. I then decided that for the rest of these that we need to automate properly, I added balconies into the factory, and I think that looks pretty cool instead of just prolonging it at this point in time. I think that looks sweet. So we're going to go over here and we need to automate redstone. We could do that through EMC, but I thought it would be fun to use the red orchid. And this could be used in the phytogenic insulator using the fluxed duct, but I want to try and plant it down and use a plant gatherer and a stopwatch or time watch to try and grow it differently. But to do this, I'm going to need one piece of redstone ore. And since my pickaxe has silk touch, I can't really mine it, or fortune, I can't really mine it unless I get silk touch. So I crafted up a combiner and I want to try this thing out just because I've never really used it before. Apparently, let's see, that plus 16 redstone in that slot. Oh yeah, look at that. That's a cool animation as well. Boom, redstone ore. Nice. I only have one red orchid, so it may not be quick enough, but we'll need a pedestal and a watch. Alright, so let's start by having a look at how this works. If I put this guy down there, I can plant this on top, and I know that by default this is a super slow thing. Is that going to speed it up significantly, or... I think without this, this will take like a full Minecraft day. There are many ways we can automate redstone. This would have just been for fun. But yeah, that... Why is it not growing again? Mode fast forward. No, it's not just... It's just not doing it. Let me try and place it right next to it. Okay, you know what? Maybe this is a bad idea. That's a bad idea. It was fun to know that I can make the ores in my combiner. But it's probably a bad idea. We can do it with so many different methods. I wonder if... we have a redstone chicken in here that is decent. We do. Again, though, this produces into this system over here. So you'd probably want to set that up over there. And I really don't want to put up chickens there. Maybe I should just set up a phytogenic insulator. The only problem I'm having with that is that I have to pull the water over there. Unless I set it up like chilling right over here. A little bit of a crammy situation if I want to put it right here. Without wireless power. I really like these things. I've seen the flux network ideas that you guys have. Don't think I haven't. It's just I really like I don't mind having these is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so in addition to this, we also need a detector. I think that we can put this on top because it acts like a redstone block and say whenever this has less than 512 redstone, run or output a redstone signal, and then we're gonna say give redstone or require redstone, and then we do that, and I think yeah, that's working fine. Okay, cool. That doesn't look bad. It kind of looks a little bit like this. It looks like a robot. It looks pretty bad. But that gives us redstone. Long story short, we just need to make sure to extract or export on that side. Next, we're going to tackle the XP books, the Protection 1 enchanted books. And we need a new alloy that we haven't made, which is nickel and copper together makes constant 10. And I'm just going to learn it so that I know it. And I needed some gears, I think. And we're going to need the, oh, I forget the name of this thing. Arcane Ensorcelator. So I needed those for that. And then I need an enchantment table. And I think that is probably it. Yes. Okay, cool. Let's have a look at this thing. It takes a, we need a book for this actually, which we don't have production of. I could just EMC a crap ton of them. 4,000 books ought to last for a while. Okay, so this takes a book and then an iron ingot. And the next thing it needs is going to be a little bit tricky. It needs XP or essence. Remember how we had fluid essence in our system here? So we have a fluid grid and we actually have essence, mob essence in here. That's courtesy of the mob farm, which at the moment is no longer running. So that would run out if we use it. But what I want to try is grab a bucket of this and put directly in here. Okay, we can do that. That turns directly into essence knowledge, essence of knowledge. That's good. So the next thing I want to find out is how long does one bucket last, basically. And let's find that out. And whilst that is doing its thing, we can upgrade it so that it's a little bit quicker, like so. Okay, it took half a bucket for one book. That's quite significant, considering we don't have income of it. Another way to get this stuff is to take our solidified XP and break it down in a magma crucible. But once again, this is also coming from the mob farm. So basically, long story short, this machine needs a mob farm to run in the long run. And this is going to be a little bit different because we're going to need to export fluid to this machine from our main system. So I got our main cable coming in on the back, and then we're going to do something like this. On the right hand side, which is this slot here, we'll export books and iron, right? Iron is a raw product and books is now a raw product because I made so many. On this side though, I'm going to need a bucket of essence. All right. And on this side, we're going to set this to fluids and a bucket of essence like that. Nice. That was super simple. And then we can push it out in the bottom and it goes into that interface there, which unfortunately, now that I think about it, yeah, that's not going to look great because I need, well, I suppose it's going to look a little bit factorish. Yeah, I think I'm fine with that. I need to connect this up to the very bottom line over there. And the way I run these cables is actually not super convenient because remember, if I connect two cables together, it's going to break the system here. Hey, Escal, get into wireless power already. Yeah, you're right. But there we go. So that's going to be producing that. Oh no, you know what? I can't have the detector there because the detector needs to connect with this cable. Oh. If I ever have to repair this system, I'm gonna hate myself. Boom. Okay, I connected it. Is this gonna look absolute trash now? It's not terrible. It's not terrible. I think that's decent. So that gives off a redstone signal. This is creating books, and the books are going in here. Beautiful. And now we should be filling up our system with enchanted protection 1. Yeah, I need to get rid of these books at some point as well. The redstone is still coming in. That's very slow though. That's scaringly slow. The phytogenic insulator is not doing a great job at this. It may be the water. Yeah, it is the water. That kind of sucks. I think it's the sink that slows it down. It sinks it down. Get it? But we'll see how much of that we need. Okay, so let's recap here. Let's go back to the chest. We have got the disenchantment generator done. We've got the heated redstone half done. We need lava, and we need lava for this thing as well. And finally, I need the slimy generator. The milk is the issue here. I'm feeling that I kind of want to do this process to get milk, but I could just feed a cow as well, but then I have to put a cow somewhere. I need to capture a cow. Yeah, this would require yet another phytogenic insulator though. I can't believe I'm this far into the pack and I'm actually going to set up a machine that milks cows. That's what we're going to do. So I'm heading out to the mining dimension and we're gonna try and capture a cow in the imprisonment tool. Am I going mad? I really thought there was cows in this dimension, or animals, or anything. There's nothing here. That's not a cow, that's a horse. Hello there. I wonder if we have the cow in a jar mod. We do. Yeah, cooking for blockheads. Okay, I've never got this to work, but I want to give it a try. Basically, you need to place a milk jar down. This is going to be a little bit of a project. You need to place this down, and then let's grab some glass. Ooh, lag. Yeah, and then let's build a chamber. There needs to be a cow on top of this, which I do have a cow. Okay, and let's build this up here. It says air block, and then drop an anvil on it. And I promise you guys, I've tried this before and it doesn't work. So there's our air block right there, represented by the brick. That's the air block. And then I put an anvil there, and that should squeeze him into the bottle. I mean, if this works, it's like one of the coolest recipes in modded Minecraft. Here we go. Oh, it actually worked! You gotta be kidding me! Look at that guy! That's awesome! Okay, so I can break it, I hope, and put him back down. Yes, he stores milk in that jar. Perfect. Very slowly though, I noticed. So the reason we need milk, by the way, is for the slime generator. It needs milk for some weird reason. Let's put this over here, and we're most definitely gonna want to have a what's it called? Watch. Yes, most definitely gonna have a watch. And I also want to have a look here again. Slimy generator. It actually takes a bucket of milk, which is very interesting. Like it doesn't take. It's kind of weird, isn't it? It doesn't actually take the milk liquid. It needs a bucket of milk. I guess maybe because milk is not normally a liquid. It's just a bucket. So I'm wondering, since this is sort of a raw material, do we put this in our normal base here and then store it in our fluid discs, or store it in a fluid disk and read it off of this? We probably do. So this is going to be one of those temporary setups that we'll have to move at a later time. But what I'm going to do is we're going to grab a drum, a big one. There we go. And we're going to have... Did I grab any pedestals? I did. We're going to put it up right here for now, I think. Safe area that I wouldn't mine out, right? And then we'll put the cow up there with a fluid duct sucking into that. So I need a servo. So that plays there. And that should store the milk in here. Sweet. And then we're going to do an external storage from here and connect that up to our system. And this should give us the possibility to see the milk in here. Yes, I need to change this guy to fluids. Items, fluids, there we go. Now I should be able to see it here. Cool. And whenever I get a bucket full, I will be able to pull it out. Now, as I said, this was super slow. So let's see what happens. This is always exciting to me. But let's see what happens if we install this guy. Is that a lot quicker? That is a lot quicker, yes. Okay. That's so weird. Look at that thing. Oh, I should put this in the barn. Honestly, this should be a barn thing. Milking a cow. Okay, so to get it in a bucket, we're going to use one of those Endryo tanks. Did I save it in here by any chance? Nope. Okay, I got to craft a new one. One of these bad boys, and this time we can save it in here. It's just so convenient. We have all the materials anyway. And then we're going to need buckets to be produced, I would think. Once again, that's kind of like a raw item, so we should just go with the buckets that we have. Luckily in modded, for some reason, they stack in 64, which is kind of weird that they don't in vanilla, but yeah. Anyway, we got a lot of buckets, so I'll just do it like that for now, and then we'll refill this system. I really love the simplicity of refined storage with being able to store fluids. Look at that. We're filling that up with milk. Now, the cool thing with this is that it has a redstone possibility, this tank. So if I put buckets in now, it shouldn't do anything. Sweet. Okay. So all I need then is I need an exporter on the back from our main system, supplying it with buckets, which I need to free a space for. Bucket. That should send buckets in there. If I take these out, I had loads of buckets. I'm stupid. But yeah, that sends buckets into it. And then since it has a redstone control, we can control it with a detector right here. Once again, it needs to be connected to this system. Actually, I can put a detector there. I need to send the stuff away as well. Yeah, there is one problem. You can't export both fluids and items in one exporter. That's why I have to use two. Otherwise, I could use the same because it's the same system. But we're going to have to do something like this. We put the detector on the bottom. And then instead of using an interface, I'm going to use an importer on the side. Connect it up to this here. Again, this is a little bit awkward. But do that. And then this guy should now be in the right system. So 512 milk buckets. I'll put a redstone signal, start sending it, and start sending them back. And I think that's another completed system. One of those things you can't EMC. So if we go down here, we're getting milk. We're getting milk buckets, ladies and gentlemen. Exciting. Okay, so basically, we need lava and slime, and we are done with this. That's crazy. Slime and lava for these two. That's it. We've done all of these. Absolutely fantastic. But that's gonna have to wait till next time, ladies and gentlemen. I am way out of video time for today. But thank you guys so much for watching some Hermit Cave. I hope you guys are still enjoying this series. I'm loving it. I'm loving getting this rainbow generator almost completed. I know we've worked on it now for a couple of episodes, but next time we'll fire it up. It'll be exciting. Thank you so much for watching again. If you did enjoy the video, hit the like button. And if you're brand new, consider subscribing. And I'll see you dudes in the next episode.